Hey, welcome to another episode of Coffee with Teas. I'm T.
And I'm Twizzle.
And it's Tuesday. Woo!
Somehow.
We made it. Thank God. What's up, peeps? Listen, it's so early. It's so early. I'm a big fan of the Breakfast Club. And I'm a big fan of Charlamagne the God. And he used to be late to the show all the time. And I'm just like, dude, Char, how come you can't get to the studio on time? I get it, my brother. Oh my gosh, it is early.
It's true. I was late because I graced everyone with coffee this morning from Delicious
She does
Honeydew.
it every week, guys. It is so sweet. She gets us coffee and like bagels, and we should reimburse her. And if your friends do that, like give them money back. Yeah. How was your week, Twiz?
It was good. It was good. It was busy. How was yours?
It was pretty good. It was all right. I saw a movie that I will talk to you all about during tea time.
Tea time.
Oh my gosh. So good. So good.
I'm glad.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, we keep randomly glitching, so don't mind our awkward freezes and pauses.
We're just in the Matrix. We're in the Matrix.
That's it. That's definitely it.
Yeah.
Good morning, Maxie and Tenacious.
Hi, Maxie. What's a weird voice?
It was. I wasn't judging. It was. Oh, before we move on, I want you to know that I watched, was it the season 6 finale of Grey's Anatomy? It messed me up.
Yes. Okay. What happened? I don't remember.
It was the shooting. The hospital.
Oh, you okay?
So much. I was like, oh my god. It was like 3 episodes long, and I'm just sobbing in the corner. But
the big dude.
Watch Grey's Anatomy.
Yes.
It's a great show.
Oh my god. Miranda. Oh, poor Miranda. She went through it.
She did. I mean, everyone went through it,
yeah.
but Miranda.
Oh my god.
It was good. Watch Grey's Anatomy.
Watch Grey's. Yes. Which was renewed for another season, and that makes me very happy.
I'm never going to catch up.
Season 19.
I just got through season 6. What the heck? We had holidays this week.
Yes.
Still have holidays this week. But let's start with yesterday.
Yesterday was, for those of you who are under a rock, yesterday was MLK Day, Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And we celebrate this holiday on a Monday, even though his birthday is on Friday. Took me a second. It's on the 17th. We celebrated, I think, the first or second Monday. Third? We celebrate it on a Monday every year.
In January.
Yes. So the weekend after his birthday, the Monday after his birthday is when we celebrate it. So I hope that everyone took some time to reflect. I think that's a thing that Dr. King would like us to do, to reflect on what we've done, where we want to go, and who we're including in our journeys. So hopefully you did some reflecting yesterday. I did some reflecting, sat and thought for a little bit about where I want things to go and who's going to come with me on this journey of betterment. And I'm not sure where I'm going yet, but I'm not standing still. And I feel like that's important.
It was beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Today is the 18th, and it is National Gourmet Coffee Day. Mm-hmm. So you go and you splurge yourself with that gourmet coffee and caffeinate. Just like that.
Just pour it on yourself. What was that movie where she poured the water on herself? Like that.
That's so fake.
It's very fake. Do that with your coffee.
Yes.
Just at home by yourself when
Maybe
no one else can
shower.
See. Yep. Try it in the shower. Splurge. Wednesday. Very, very flash dance. Thank you, Maxie. Flash dance.
And Tenacious.
Yeah, and Tenacious. Pull the ripcord and just feel the coffee. Just feel the coffee.
Make sure it's not scalding hot, though.
Iced coffee.
Yeah, there we go.
Iced coffee. Wednesday is a very important holiday, National Popcorn Day. I had popcorn yesterday because I went to the movies. And I had popcorn the day before because popcorn. And I'm one of those people who will go to the movie theater and buy popcorn and then leave.
Yeah.
And not watch a movie.
Okay.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right.
I just love movie theater
popcorn. Don't
popcorn.
You have a popcorn maker now?
I do.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
No comment. I also love popcorn.
Yeah.
There's this brand called Amish something popcorn, and I swear to God, it is the best popcorn ever.
Is
You
it?
buy the kernels for it,
Mhm.
or you can buy it on like on the husk, and you can put it in the microwave, and it'll pop off the husk. But it is so good. It
What?
is like, yeah.
I want that.
Yeah, I'll send you the link, but
Yes.
it is the best popcorn ever because it's like they don't have those little husk things that get stuck in your teeth, but they're crunchy and it's yummy. I'll send you all the link if you want it.
Yes, yes, I do.
Thursday is National Cheese Lovers Day for
Mm.
all you people who love cheese. I love cheese. I used to work at the cheese fromagerie.
Is that a real word? Do you just make up a word?
No, it's real. It's where you serve the fancy cheeses that you know little about.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Fromagerie?
Fromagerie.
I just learned a new word today.
Anyways, celebrate Thursday by going and getting yourself a nice hunk of yummy cheese.
Friday, you can follow that up with a nice, it's National Hugging Day, but we're in the middle of a pandemic, so please don't hug people. So I did a whole TED Talk about hugging in 2019 before like the pandemic. And it wasn't just about hugging, it's about hugging in personal space and don't touch my hair. Please don't touch people's hair, anybody's hair. Keep your hands to yourself. But also, hugging is super important because who was it? I think it was NPR said that hugging, people who hug live longer, basically. And Brian Rice from the college, and we both know this fact, and we both hug because Brian gives great hugs. He's a great hugger.
Hugs.
He is such a great hugger.
They're the best.
Really good hugger. So, National Hugging Day. So maybe like air hug people. Or like only hug people like in your house.
Yeah.
Yeah. I try to
the
hug
people
my
that you
dog.
see longer than 15 minutes a day because apparently 15 minutes is that incubation period for COVID.
Who knows? CDC doesn't even know. Who knows?
What's Saturday?
Oh yeah. Saturday is Roe versus Wade Day. This is a very important holiday because that is being challenged right now, which drives me up a wall. Now, as a lesbian, being pregnant is never a thing I have to worry about unless I absolutely want to. So there's no scares in my world. But it doesn't mean that I don't support Roe versus Wade. It doesn't mean that I don't support women who want to have an abortion. It is absolutely your body and your choice. And I have no business telling you what to do with your body. Just like you have no business telling me what to do with my body. So yes, I support abortion. Would I get an abortion? I don't know because I've never been in that situation. So I can't say yes or no. But anyone who has had an abortion, I don't think there should be any shame in it. I don't think that anyone should ever be made to feel less than a woman or less than a person because they made a decision. It is completely your decision between you, maybe your doctor, maybe, but mostly between a woman and herself. So I support abortion. Roe versus Wade Day is very important. And hopefully we can get to a point where other Americans can understand that what we do as women with our own bodies is our own business, and Americans as a collective have no business in between what a woman decides to do for herself. And listen, if you're not going to take care of that child, if you don't have a house full of foster children, I'm going to need you to sit down. Okay? Because who's going to feed these children? Are you going to feed them? Are you going to take care of these kids? If you're not, then sit down. Here we go.
We also have no idea what women are going through. Maybe the pregnancy will end up killing them, or one of them will only make it out alive. We never know.
Never know.
And it's none of our business.
None of our business. No.
Very important day.
Yeah.
Sunday, on a lighter note, is National Pie Day. So go get your favorite pie. Go bake your favorite pie. Mm-hmm. Go buy a pie just for yourself and just sit down and splurge some more.
I just might. Like, I'm on a precipice of like, I gained a little weight. And you know what? I'm proud of it. Okay. Because I earned it. God damn it.
And she's never tried pumpkin pie. So I think that T needs to try pumpkin pie.
Get my own pie. You know what I'm saying?
Pumpkin pie with either vanilla ice cream or whipped cream.
I've never. Okay.
Just saying.
Okay. I've never tried pumpkin pie, so I'm going to try pumpkin pie.
She's gonna. We have a new song for you this week.
Yeah.
I
New song.
lost words in the middle of what I was trying to say. Are you ready for the clues?
Wait, Kate said, do turnover pie count? What is a
Turnover? You never had a turnover?
No.
It's like a folded pie. So yes,
still don't know what that
it does
means.
count, I think. So it's like usually it is a triangle and it's pie crust, and then it's got like a pie filling in it. So sometimes it has apples in it.
I know what that is.
Yeah.
They're called turnovers?
Yes.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
That's really smart because it's turn. I get it now.
Yeah. Maxie says that she'll sponsor you for pumpkin pie.
Let's do it, Maxie. I will try a pumpkin pie. I've only ever had sweet potato pie for every holiday. I've never tried pumpkin pie, so I would like to try it, and hopefully it's. I don't know.
It's good. It's good.
Okay.
And we want to know what your favorite pie is. So
what do you like?
Tell us in the comments, which are that way.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, yeah. New song, new clues. So T's gonna kick it off with the artist clue.
All right. So there it is. This song was at one time performed by Madonna.
In the year 2000.
In the year 2000.
She did a cover of it.
She did a cover of it.
The song clue is this song was written about Buddy Holly and has something to do with one of the holidays of the week.
Do you know what it is? Tell us later.
I know what it is.
I know what it is.
We're going to kick off the next segment with Truthful Tuesdays, and he's going to take it away.
All right, folks. So new year, new self, right? All that other stuff. But let's take it back a little bit. So we want to know, what would your 12-year-old self say about you right now? Right? If your 12-year-old self were to stand like right behind you or right beside you, just out of nowhere, first of all, second of all, what would your 12-year-old self say to you about you? Would they be excited? Would they be happy? Would they be nervous? Would they be surprised? What would your 12-year-old self say? So my 12-year-old self would be like, you're a writer? We're in cluster classes. Like, I was in cluster classes for a very long time.
What's a cluster class?
It's like special ed, but they just made it sound nice.
Oh.
The 90s were different. Mm-hmm. I just learned different. That's it. No one just took the time to teach me how to learn. Yeah. But now I know.
Now she knows.
Yeah.
And she's a writer.
Yeah. So 12-year-old me would be like, whoa, that's pretty cool. Yeah. And I have a lot of sneakers. So 12-year-old me would be just, yeah.
I have no idea what my 12-year-old self would say. I think it would be a little confused. I think when I was 12, I had a completely different path. I wanted to be a nurse.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because you're so giving.
But I also really hate blood and vomit. And
well, then.
Needles and anything that might go with that. Oh. And then I pursued theater, which I will always have my heart acting. I don't think my 12-year-old self knew that. And then now I have a paralegal career, and I do not think my 12-year-old self would even wrap their mind around that. So I think I would just be very confused, which is okay.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah. Tanisha says he still plays Dungeons and Dragons and buys Transformers, so not much has changed since he was 12. We love you, Tanisha.
Love you, Tenacious. We get it.
We do get it. That's fair. That's
Makes
fair.
sense. We get it. Yeah. So what would your 12-year-old self say about you?
Yeah. Tell us, if you don't mind sharing.
Yeah. Sharing is caring most days. Yeah. I've learned that I can overshare.
That's true. That's a thing.
Absolutely. Oh, I'm awake. Okay. How smart is the smartphone if it doesn't know that I'm actually awake? We've moved 14
also,
miles.
her alarm has gone off at least 3 times already, so it's really giving me a glimpse of what her mornings are like.
ADHD, man. Like, I need several alarms in order to move. Yeah.
We have a new segment called
What the What? So we are mostly a positive podcast. We believe in the power of positivity because we've seen it work.
But we also know that negativity comes with positivity.
Yes.
And we're not going to force toxic positivity down your throat because we don't like that.
No, it's not cool.
That's not what life is like.
It sure isn't.
It's okay to be with your emotions if you're in a negative mood and to just be. So
just be.
We are a positive podcast.
Yeah.
But we also understand emotions.
Yes. So the new segment is What the What? So we saw this headline and it just
What the what?
What the what? So parents outraged after school suggests shapewear to tackle body image issues in middle school girls.
Middle schoolers.
We're going the wrong way. Okay? We are definitely going the wrong way. One, I don't understand why this would pertain to middle school girls alone. That seems it seems kind of dumb, to be honest. And why is it the middle school's girls issue a problem to take care of what like men or young men are dealing with? Why is that the job of the middle schooler girl?
For real. I remember middle school. I remember it. I guess we would be 12 in middle school. Yeah. And that's just, you don't want to instill in their brains what shape they should be. I mean, they already have a million things going on through their head. They don't need the stress of society's pressure on what they should look like.
Yeah, and
you should look like happy in yourself.
Yeah. I went to middle school in the 90s, and you went to middle school in the early 2000s, right? So we didn't really have technology like we have now. There wasn't any Instagram. There's no Facebook. None of that.
Cell phone.
No, like we were still dialing up. Okay, that's what we were dealing with. And there weren't all the pressures that these kids have nowadays. I cannot we were able to make mistakes, and the only people who knew it were the people in our direct vicinity. Can you imagine making a mistake and then the whole world can know it instantly? That is a whole lot of pressure for these kids. So let's take some time and be like a little bit kinder to these kids. In Mississippi, just this happened in Mississippi, which is why I'm not just picking on Mississippi. This story happened in Mississippi. So
it's Mississippi's fault.
Yeah. One Mississippi middle school's attempt at addressing girls' body image concerns sparked outrage among parents, forcing the school to backtrack as it should. There should be no backtrack. Like, who in the meeting was just like, I know how to fix this problem. Let's make it worse. So I'm not going to say the girl's name. That's the mother's name. Okay. I'm not going to say her name either. So there's a letter that was discussing body image issues among females. And at the bottom of the letter offered parents the option to consent to their daughters receiving healthy literature and shapewear clothing items. So they sent this letter home about the issue with girls' bodies. And it is hard enough to grow up in your own body. We don't need the school talking about it. Yeah. So just keep going. Just keep going. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. So after taking some time to calm down and gather her thoughts, a woman went to Facebook to share her concerns, and other parents quickly chimed in agreement that this is ridiculous. Mother said it's hard to raise girls in this environment with social media, with filters and Photoshop. They're bombarded with images of their own body. And she went on to the principal, John Sartan. Sure. a lengthy email to express her concerns about how inappropriate this letter was. The letter unfortunately takes an unforeseen turn by offering my daughter shapewear to help fix her body. If my daughter begs me for shapewear, I would tell her no. And that's what a good mother would do. Um, just, it's hard enough to grow up in your own body. Just leave kids alone. You know, just, just. We don't need the school interfering in things like this. So, what the what? Cut it out.
Yeah, cut it out.
Cut it out.
It just, there is no ideal body, really.
No,
and
doesn't exist.
Just love yours. Your body has gotten you through life this far. It deserves your love and respect. Love your body.
Love this thing. It's the only one I got. Yeah.
We have some tea time.
Sorry.
T's been very excited about this.
Okay, so like I said, I went to the movies yesterday, and
She ate popcorn.
I did
at the movies.
It was so good. I dragged my best friend with me, my other best friend.
I know. You tried dragging me.
I did. Like, what are you doing? You wanna go? Marie, and we went to go see the new Scream movie, which is just called Scream. And for those of you who are fans of the Scream movies, you know that there's like Scream and then Scream 2 and Scream 3 and then Scream Harder or whatever. There's like 8 of them. Whatever. This one's just called Scream. And let me tell you, it is fantastic. I love this movie. There were so many, I almost said back shots. That's not the appropriate word. There's so many look backs.
Flashbacks?
That's the word. There's so many flashbacks to the very first one. And the first one, you know, as we start to get into the 2020s and further into it, we start to have nostalgia about the 90s and early 2000s. And it's really fun to like look back into that time. And that's what this movie does. It takes you back into like the late 90s when this movie was made. And Neve Campbell is... I love Neve Campbell so much. I'm a huge Neve Campbell fan. Wild Things was an amazing movie. I'm a lesbian, and that's why. I'm not a lesbian because of Wild Things, but it was a great movie. You should watch it. It's a great movie.
Watch Scream. Did you scream?
Yes. No. It was... Well, I did jump a couple times.
Okay.
You know, and Maria's not a fan of horror movies whatsoever. So there was a lot of this from her, and I was like, it's Scream. Like, it's fun. Yeah.
It's Scream.
It's so good. Go see it.
Go see it.
Amazing.
Support your local cinemas so they don't shut down.
Local cinemas. Yeah, we went to the one in Dennis because Wellfleet was closed. I know. For renovations, they will reopen. Let's put that.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
that's good. Mm-hmm. I guess I have some Twizzle Talk for you. I want to graciously thank Tenacious for covering for me last week. I, unfortunately, like a lot of people, apparently, I don't know what the statistics are, so don't quote me on it, but a lot of people get migraines, and it's a thing, and migraines are terrible. For me, they run in my family, so I've always had them. Fortunately, I have an awesome neurologist who helps with, like, preventative medicine that will prevent migraines. Unfortunately, the changeover from different medications can give you migraines because your body needs to get used to whatever you're putting in it, right? Makes sense. Last week, I had changed my migraine medicine and I couldn't do coffee with teas because I had a migraine and it was not fun. For me, my migraines are a whole slew of symptoms. For certain people, they're just really, really bad headaches. For other people, it creates nausea, sensitivity to light. For me, it's like the onset of my migraine, I can't see out of one eye. That's how I know it's coming. And then it just slowly snowballs down. But if you suffer from migraines, you're certainly not alone. We love you and we understand you. And fortunately, I have this awesome group with Coffee with Teas who understand. And Tenacious took over as co-host for me. And these guys are great. And yeah, I feel you, whatever that percentage is of people who get migraines. I know it's high, but I didn't look it up for this day's episode. But I just wanted to thank my awesome co-host and Tenacious, our technical guru / nerd talk / stand-in co-host for the times like that pop up and they move on. It's great. So yeah.
Well, we love you, and we're glad you feel better.
We glad
She feel better.
we glad. We have 5 minutes left, but we want to quickly go through our good news stories before. I'm gonna go first because Tease is really cool, so I want you to end on a cool note. But I guess they're both on the same page unintentionally again. However, I wanted to share that there were 70 new species were discovered in 2021. How crazy is that? T and I had a long conversation, not very long, but we were trying to discuss why there are these new species. My theory is that our environment is changing and that they're evolving to adapt to the environment.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they could have always been here, but T's theory, what was your theory?
The ice caps are melting and inviting new elements into our environment. We're all going to die.
That's T's theory. Pretty dark, I know. But yeah, you can read the little article, but researchers at the California Academy of Science announced that 70 new plant and animal species, including 14 beetles, 12 sea slugs, 9 ants, 7 fish, 6 scorpions, 5 sea stars, 5 flowering plants, 4 sharks, 3 spiders, 2 sea pins, 1 moth, 1 pygmy pipe horse, and 1 caecilian was discovered.
Girl, don't look at me. I don't know how to say that.
And that is wild to me. And that's a good news because, hey, like, our environment might be changing due to us killing it, but at least new species are being found. There's a positive note to things. So there's the article if you guys would like to read.
Like, yeah, we're screwing things up, but look at how pretty it is.
Look at all these new species we found. And then T's story.
So one of the largest sea dragon fossils ever found in Britain unearthed as a complete... Help me out here. Oh, God. Lysosire. I really wish Kate was here.
I think that's an I.
It is...
Ichthyosaur.
It's big.
It's huge.
So, a complete ichthyosaur skeleton from tooth to tail was discovered in the mud of a lagoon in Rutland Water Nature Reserve. It's in such pristine condition that it looks as if it could have died recently. Listen, dragons are real. Dragons are real. A nearly 30-foot long and 7-foot skull. It's the biggest, most complete skeleton of its kind found to date in the UK, and also thought to be the first ichthyosaur of its species. They have a much longer name, but I'm not going to put you through me trying to read it. Yeah.
Trigondodon.
Kanye. The discovery recently made headlines after the broadcast of a BBC 2 called Digging for Britain. So during the routine draining of the lagoon and the Rutland Waterland Reserve in February 2021, reservation manager Joe Davis, sup Joe?
Congratulations.
Yeah, noticed that what appeared to be a set of clay pipes while he was walking across the exposed mud flats. And then he found the thingy things, right? So
whatever.
Yeah, first appeared around 250 million years ago and went extinct 90 million years ago. They were an extraordinary group of marine reptiles that varied in size from 1 to more than 25 meters in length and resembled dolphins and general body shape. Don't worry about that. It's a dragon.
I mean, I think it looks more like a crocodile, but I'll take their word for
it's
it.
It's a dragon. There are dragons. This is proof. Dragons.
It's true.
So,
it's a water dragon.
Yeah, it's a water dragon. It's still a dragon.
Just right click it.
I don't know. We go through this every...
Yes.
Okay.
Can I go back over here?
It's the Apple computer. I don't know how to use it. Because...
There you go. Now just hit enter.
Because I'm a not Apple user.
So we're gonna give you the song clues.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
English.
It's
Once
hard.
more. T, what is
Word.
the artist clue?
So this song was once performed by Madonna in the early 2000s
In the early 2000s.
as a
And
cover song.
this song was covered by Madonna in the early 2000s. This song was also written about Buddy Holly and has something to do with one of the holidays of the week. So now is the time to put those answers in the comments that are that way.
Time to say goodbye to
Yes, good job, both of you.
Already?
Yeah.
What the? Guys, how? How?
I knew they'd get it fast. I knew it up in here. We wanted to give a few announcements before we conclude our episodes, or I'm running just a little bit over. It's okay. First, we want to let you know that at 7 p.m. on Friday, Improv Cape Cod has their podcast, and a new episode will be airing on their YouTube channel, Improv Cape Cod, on youtube.com.
YouTube.
We also want to make the same announcement that we've been making. If you're sick, stay home. If you think you have COVID, test. And please be open about it. Even if you just have a cold or the regular flu, just be open about it. We don't want to get COVID. We're aware that COVID is running rampant and it's terrifying. So please be honest with yourself and honest with other people. And if you have those tests, those take-home tests if you're feeling unwell, and stay safe because we love you.
Yeah, cool beans. That's it, right?
That's it.
All right, folks, that's it for us. So remember, hurt people, so keep an eye on your pain.
Stay safe, Godspeed, and we will see you next week.
Deuces!
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Go Yankees.